I want to talk about some of the issues that I've been thinking about a lot recently. And sorry for the noise in the background, I'm here in the basement. One of the things that I've been thinking about a lot is the foundational issues within society, like people's anxiety, addiction, um, bad relationship with family, bad relationship with substances like addiction, but also having mental mental challenges for seemingly very resolvable issues, in my opinion. So I just wanted to talk about what I think is happening and give an opinion towards it because I feel very strongly about the issues. Um, I think everyone from a really young age has been severely lied to. I think everyone from a really young age has been broken at a foundational level that has brought them to be so incredibly mismanaged internally. And now we're seeing the side effects of what that can do to a person. It can literally make them go insane. It can literally alter how everything in their life is perceived. Let me paint a picture, I guess. Imagine there's a perfect way to live. Imagine, I mean, obviously, it's not what many of us are doing, right? But imagine this perfect way to live involves no problems, no real problems like those. They're not severe, and all you deal with is the mundane day to day. I often think about this kind of mindset as when I was a kid, growing up maybe in elementary school or middle school, I didn't have any problems. The only problems I really had were how do I get on the basketball team, how do I make more friends, and assignments need to get done. And now, of course, I was without responsibility, so I didn't have any responsibility-related stress. But imagine there's a proper way to live life to where you could go back to that mental state and stop dealing with all these things internally and start focusing on how you can move out into the world. So many of these people that I'm talking about that are dealing with these issues can't even properly move about their jobs, their relationships, anything that is going on the external because they're dealing with so much internal. And that is a real problem. At a young age, we were lied to that there's nothing we can do about that, and that we need to be medicated, and that we need to go to therapy, and that there's nothing that we ourselves can do. I mean, you can try this, you can try that, you can implement this, you can implement that, but you're never going to get fully rid of it. You're not ever going to fully get rid of it. I'm here to say that they are wrong. Those people, for whatever reason, spread that agenda, spread that sort of thought pattern. But this is how you get rid of it. Here's the cure to anxiety. Right here. I don't think that it'll get rid of all your anxiety, but I think for a large portion of whatever you're dealing with internally, it will be gone. Stop letting your sexual desires control your life. Stop letting your addictive desires control your life. Get off all the things that you are taking that are for your mental state. If there's something physical, but stop doing drugs, stop drinking alcohol, stop engaging in substances, and stop being addicted to your phone. Stop being addicted to the internet. Stop being addicted to pornography. Stop masturbating. Stop all of that. Stop releasing your life into the world so that you can spend time building it. And if you do that internally, if you get rid of all these externally draining things, if you get rid of all these energy destroying things, if you start believing that you were put here for a purpose, and you start building that internally, and you meditate on it, and you love it by nourishing your body with really good food. We were taught to think about about life in such a weird sort of way that's never been thought about before. It's very not spiritual. It's very, we can do whatever we want. There's no rules. That is so wrong. There are rules to life, and you have to follow them because you were put here for a purpose. The reason why people want to say they don't understand their purpose is because they haven't ever followed the rules of life. They are literally living a rule-breaking life. It doesn't ever work out well. You have to follow the rules to an extent. And it's not their fault 100% because they were taught that. But you need to destroy all the things that are destroying your life. You need to get rid of them. And you need to not care about what anybody thinks. And then you need to sit and build. You stop letting all your energy be drained out by meaningless drugs, by meaningless activities, by masturbating and releasing yourself. Stop doing that. Don't do that. Take a year off from doing all that, and you will have no anxiety at the end of the year. You can do it for several months and you'll have no anxiety. 4 months and it's gone. Guaranteed. I'd bet money on it. There is nothing about life that permits those activities to be used in the way that we use them today. There is nothing about life that allows us to properly live in a society where we can do whatever we want. It's impossible. We are governed by moral rights and wrongs, and we have to fulfill duties day to day to engage in being good people. If we don't do that, we turn into bad people. And that's what we've been slowly doing over the course of 1,000, 2,000, several thousand years. Is we've been turning our faces to spiritual oneness in life. We've been disregarding its existence and saying, don't listen to it. Don't let it have any power. It's wrong. Whoever is talking like that, whoever is spreading a message that you need to be doing or engaging in something that drains your energy meaninglessly, they're all out to get you. They're all out to kill you. They want you to be a meaningless, sad individual. I'm here to say that your life is meant for so much more. There is something so special about each and every single human being that they've been given beautiful properties to live a beautiful life, and yet so many people still can't get it. And it's because they're engaging in this stuff. Stop it. Stop it in its tracks. If you stop it in its tracks, you will regenerate, you will get better. You are healed by the world and living in it in its rules. You are healed by the rules. In morals, we are healed. In thought, we are destroyed. but in belief we are healed. In morals, when we follow them, in truth, when we follow it, we are healed. Not in pharmaceutical medication, not in therapy. Maybe a little bit in therapy, but only because it follows the rules to a degree. You understand what I'm saying? You need to understand what is actually working and not working in life. And if the things that you think are working are the things that have been linked to killing people, to destroying lives, if you think that those things are working, I mean, you can bet on them, but if they're not producing value, then they're not worth talking about. They're not even worth engaging in. The only things that produce value are the things that are gatekept by the mainstream narrative online, on the news. The mainstream narrative is that you are meant to be sad and everything, and everybody's working to solve your problems, but you gotta wait on it. You gotta wait until you die. You're a sacrifice for the machine. It's wrong. It's not true. You're not a sacrifice for the machine. Your life is meant for more. You can do great things, and you will do great things if you stop engaging in BS. And that BS is energy draining activities. Do not engage in those things. Let yourself build. The world is made in a particular way so that you will heal in building. You will heal in following truth. You will heal in meditation. You will heal in leaving your desires by the wayside and focusing on your interior life. If you want to know more about it, comment down below. I can answer specific questions. If there's one specific thing that you want me to get into regarding interior life and my thoughts on it, comment that as well. I'll try and make a video about it. Otherwise, thank you for watching. That's all I really wanted to say today. And if you're dealing with any of these things, I hope and wish the best for you. I'm praying for each and every single individual that is going through anxiety and struggle internally every single day, because I believe that God can change lives, and He will be changing lives through my prayers, because I'm living with Him, and I want everyone to see that living with God is the proper way to live life. Thank you.